welcome back to the show. Well, straight from fashion and into the closet.
That's right.
Kathy McEwan. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
So you are a professional organizer, and we feel
Yes.
that we need you in our lives.
Yes.
And I think probably a lot of people feel that way. What's the problem with all of the stuff that we've got? Why do we have so much stuff?
Well, that's just it. We tend to accumulate a lot of stuff, more than we really need. And so I really help just go in and help people see if they really need all that stuff and let go of a lot of it.
Because, you see all these storage units, and I was like, what's with all the storage units? And it's not that people don't have garages or basements or attics. Certainly, I'm jam-packed, but it's the overflow. We don't want to let stuff go.
But is there like a root of the problem? Like we were talking earlier, is it OCD? Or sorry, OCD, they'd be very clean. Then there's the rest of us who aren't necessarily. But is it like a psychological thing where you just haven't learned to be clean, or tidy, I should say? Or can you learn how to
Yes,
become?
you can definitely learn. So sometimes it's just busy professionals that just don't have the time, or busy moms or dads that just don't have the time to go through their items. Other times it's people that are chronically disorganized where they just have a hard time letting anything go. And also they tend to buy a lot of things. This online shopping right now, when I go to my clients, I see the FedEx coming up and
You see
the parcels.
Is that you?
Yeah, I just ordered another pair of glasses online.
It's so
Yeah.
easy to shop online now and have it delivered right to your door. So more people are spending money buying things.
And do you think, too, if you would notice maybe more than we would, that there is a bump in how many calls you get because people get depressed in the winter.
They do.
And if you're depressed, you look at that pile of laundry or the junk drawer or whatever, and you're like, no, not today.
And it's kind of a catch-22 because you don't want to do it. It gets put off, but the more that you accumulate, sometimes the more depressed you can get.
Sure.
So it's almost like a catch-22. So if you can kind of get at before it gets to that point, that's the key.
Maybe you can start us off with a few good habits, because I feel like it starts off like when you move into your house and you don't put it away properly, that begins the end. So maybe you could
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
sometimes I've had clients that have had boxes from several moves that they still have an unpacked.
Okay.
So that's very common. So what happens is we just get busy, or some people just can't physically do it. They don't have the physical abilities, so it gets pushed into a corner or closet or whatever. So there's lots of different ways of organizing. I always suggest that you first declutter before you actually do any organizing. Don't buy any products until not right away. Not right away. Not in the declutter stage. I wait until you've decluttered everything and see what you actually have left. Then you can go into the organizing stage and organize, and that's when you can buy products to help you.
Plan this before your garbage day, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what does decluttering involve? Because is it actually getting rid of pieces, sitting down and judging through them, or what does it involve?
Yeah, it's basically going through item by item and finding out if you really need to keep it or not. And then if it's something you can sell, then we can put it aside to sell, or a lot of times it's for donations. And then so you have it just like the keep pile, the sell pile, the recycle pile, the garbage pile, etc. So and going through in it.
And are
letting it
you
go.
there to help people make the decision about the ugly bridesmaid's dress that they wore when they were 18?
You can do lots of stuff with that. We just learned you got retro clothing lines going. Those are good.
Yes, actually, I have to be there during that process. I don't have to be there for the organizing process, but I definitely have to be there for the decluttering because I need to see what they really want to keep. Because sometimes I see something and I'm thinking, oh, they're not going to want to keep that, and they do want to, and it's maybe a sentimental reason. And I know I encourage us to only keep a few sentimental items, but you just never know what somebody may want to keep and what they won't. So I have to be there to help them. And sometimes it's just asking them if they have a lot of clothes. Asking them, do you need 10 black tank tops?
Yes.
I actually have 10 black tank tops. I'm always on the hunt for the perfect one.
Yes.
Right?
And I find, like, I'm looking at your products here, and I do want to talk about them because I find myself and some of my friends, we can actually overflow these products. So for me, I can't make the habits. I'm sure lots of people are like that. You can't make a good habit because you get the product that will simplify your life, and then you fill it, and then it's more than full.
Oh, you'd love this one because look. It actually opens up. Yeah.
Okay, I do
So
love
you
that.
can put more in there. What's is really nice about this is a drawer organizer. You can use a drawer organizer in any room in your house, any room. And what I like about this is it's expandable, so you can make it fit different drawer
You need that for the
sizes.
Tupperware drawer. Everybody has a spoon.
Yes. Now, we also have your jewelry organizer. Like, I actually have 2 jewelry chests that are huge, and they are overflowing.
That's what happens.
Constantly.
And I find that sometimes people are putting their jewelry in boxes, and next thing you know, they've got 5 or 6,
And they're
7, all knotted.
Yeah.
So something like this is very handy because it takes up very little space. The top, it's clear, so you can see the items, and then it's actually a lot of jewelry on here that it's reversible, so you can hang all the necklaces on the back.
My birthday's
so
coming.
So that's a lot of jewelry in a small space.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, it is. It's true. Now, we're got on to the guys' stuff here. And I
like
feel,
these.
I love these, but I also feel that the first step is to convince my husband,
And to
Joe,
actually
if you
use
can
it.
come over and do that, to actually pick up his stuff off the floor, because that's not where we store things in our house.
Is it not?
It's
apparently,
not.
Apparently it is, though.
Apparently
the
it
message
is.
I'm getting.
The message you were getting. So,
Yeah.
so these things are really good tools, but are guys more likely to be organized than
They're-
women?
Well, there's actually both. So you can have some men that are just messy, as you said, they put things on the floor and then we end up picking it up. But there are some men that are actually quite organized. I've had actually a lot of men call me because their wives are not organized and they need help wanting their home to be more organized. So yeah, men can be organized too.
I like that. I
Or you
like
could
that.
use the little passive-aggressive trick and pick all his dirty clothes and put them on his side of the bed under the sheets.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
Or
That's one
Kathy
thing.
could tell us some better habits to have.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Can
there's
you give
that.
us if I was to Google the best top 3 habits, what would you tell me they were to help me learn to declutter?
To declutter.
Just quickly, we've got 30 seconds.
Okay, so basically going through your items as quickly as possible and deciding what to keep and what not to. Then organize the stuff you have left. And then the third one is the maintaining, which is the hardest part, but learning to maintain it.
Maintaining. Got
Well,
it.
listen, thank you so much for being on the show, Kathy. If people have more questions, secondsetofhands.ca is the website. You can give her a call. And we are going to be back right after this with Trish Rossiter.